Bring it a blazing.
Good morning, good life. Welcome back to Amy TV, where we come together to help you go after the life you want. It is a very exciting day. You have been asking for it and asking for it and asking for it and asking for it, and it is finally here. I feel like this is the ultimate birthday present for me. Yes, the day has come. The digital Good Morning Good Life planner is now available at gatlu.store. So many of you have purchased the paper planner, the Good Morning Good Life planner. It has had multiple iterations at this point, but now it's possible to use the Good Morning Good Life planner in a digital way so that you can just literally order it and have it in like a few seconds. Now, I have to say that I have never really been a digital planner type of person, so this was kind of a learner's curve for me, was learning how to figure out how do you use a planner on a tablet. That was just like so different for me because I love paper and pen, but I figured it out. I am going to walk you through how to download the planner, get it onto your device, and how to use it, because there's such cool ways of going to the different pages and different technology, and it is time for us to walk through that right now. Let's do it. Let's take a look at the tablet. All right, so first and foremost, you're gonna head over to gatlu.store. That's where you're going to get your digital planner. You're gonna purchase it from here, and when you do, you're going to get a zip file in your email. I'm just gonna go through the steps here for how we would import a zip file on an iPad. If you have a different tablet, then obviously Google for the proper instructions for how to do this. And we try to best walk you through this in a read this first document that comes with the planner as well. Once your GMGL planner pack is unzipped, open up that folder and you're going to see a few different options here. You've got your GMGL sticker pack, you have the actual Good Morning Good Life planner document itself, which is a PDF, and you've got to read this first PDF. If you're having trouble trying to figure out how to import this on your tablet, use that read this first to kind of give you an idea of what to do, what type of apps to be thinking about if you don't have a PDF editor and stuff like that. So I'm going to hold on the planner and hit share, and I'm gonna put it in Notability. Notability is my PDF editor app of choice. I'm gonna create a new note. I've got my planner in here. I'm gonna put it in my special digital planner notebook I already created, but you can just add it exactly the way that it's suggested to you for ease. And it's in Notability. So now I'm gonna head over there and make sure I can find it. And here we have our digital planner. So I have it in vertical mode for the first look, because look at that planner. It's like it's right there in person in your life. But now I'm going to switch to horizontal mode, because now we're gonna go into the first official page of the planner. This is gonna look very similar to the real planner, but there's definitely some upgrades to this because it is technologically advanced, which is what I'm gonna spend the bulk of my time talking about with you here today. So your ownership page looks pretty standard compared to the normal planner. And again, you can just scroll through all of the pages of the planner just like so, but the magic really comes from being able to use functionality. You can see here that unlike the IRL planner, the paper planner, you've got tabs here, and those tabs are meant for you to be able to get to pages a lot more quickly than just scrolling through or guessing which page number to go to. So what I'm gonna do, this is Notability app. Again, that's the one I'm using, so really pay attention to the app that you're using and the different options they offer. I'm gonna use the hand option here because that allows me to use the tabs more quickly. We can tap on stickers, it'll take us straight to the sticker page, annual goals page, important dates we've got here. You've got all of your calendars for annual here and an index. Now the index is awesome because I feel like it is the control panel for the entire planner for you to be able to jump to pretty much anything you want. So let's zoom in a little bit here. Here you can see all of the options for January. go to January, you can go to your January goals, you can go to your January timeline map, you can go to whichever week you are on for January, and of course your monthly reflections. You've also got some main options here on the side, all of the annual calendars, again, your important dates, your annual goals, your why, and your stickers, and we'll get to stickers in just a moment. And again, if you want to tap the months on the side, you can jump to the month that you are in. So this way you can stick with it chronologically. You're not really starting your planner from the first page like you would the current Good Morning Good Life paper planner, but it is still undated. So no matter what the year looks like for you, if it's 2021, 22, 23, you can date accordingly. So let's just throw some dates in here, shall we? So obviously it's such a great writing experience, and also obviously I don't have great handwriting. So let's just flip through June a little bit. You've got your movement, mindfulness, and mastery. What are the different ways that you're going to do that throughout the month? You can write that there. You've also got events and birthdays. What are you currently reading, watching, planning, and learning? People you might be reaching out to. Again, all options that are in the paper planner. And of course, writing your monthly goals, keeping those there as well. We've got the timeline map on its own spread here, which I think is really exciting because if your mornings or evenings are more or less complicated, you can adjust accordingly. I feel like there's more fields here, a little bit easier to write them out. Obviously easier to write them out because you can enlarge it, which is so cool. And everyone knows the first thing I do is skincare, honey. That is number one, as well as H2O. So really just kind of outlining what are those things you do when you first wake up, what are the things you do before you go to bed. If you want a full explanation on how to use the timeline map, watch the previous planner video because I really do a deep dive on it. And then you've got your weekly spread and the beat goes on. I just feel like there's so many amazing things about this planner. I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty about how to use the planner per se because the digital version is different in only certain types of ways. So let's jump to probably the most important thing about the planner, the stickers. Gotta love stickers. So we're gonna go to the stickers page. What we did here is kind of just give you a template to work with. And you can see the stickers are here, but they're a little bit faded. And the reason for that is we want you to be able to easily integrate your stickers, and I'll show you how, and then place them here so that you kind of can get a feel for how to do it. And then of course, the stickers go all over your planner, however you see fit. And I'm really excited about the continued development of more stickers, but stay tuned. Okay, so what we're gonna do for this, we gotta go back to that file where we got our planner from. And we're gonna go into the GMGL sticker pack. We're going to select all of these stickers. I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap away. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna share those and I'm going to share them to my images. I'm going to put them in my photo album. You can also send them straight to Notability. So I'm going to share these by saving the 18 images to my photo album. And then I'm gonna go back to Notability and I'm going to import from the photo library. So we are going to tap to drag, and then what you can do is resize it, and again, just kind of put it where the little template is so you can go, okay, well, we got one. You can just drag them, which is really cool. You can resize, you can tilt a little bit. And so just like I'm doing this on the sticker page, you can do this on every page of the planner. This is just to kind of show you how to do it. It kind of gives you a little practice area. And the other thing that you can do is you can literally import them all onto this page, and then you can tap one and copy it, and then copy it to any other page. So if that happens to be an easier process for you than the other import process, then you can totally do that. So we're gonna put a practice sticker in here because I just love it. We're gonna make sure it's in the right place for my birthday, right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how adorable. Honey, my birthday. fully represented on the digital planner. I love it. Another little honorable mention here is the blank tab. I feel like it's always great to just have a go-to blank space in your planner, but I also kind of romanticize it a little bit and I won't use it because I know it's the end of that blank space as soon as I fill it with stuff. But on the digital planner, let's say you're just like on the phone with somebody and you need to make a quick note. You know how you're always like, I need a sticky, just pull out the planner, go to the blank page. Oh, Joe's number, 614-555-1234, done. And then as soon as you put that wherever it actually goes, you just get a little eraser action in here and it's gone and you've got some blank space again. So honorable mention for sure, because I know when it comes to brain dumping, I need that ecosystem in my life. And that, my friends, is the Good Morning Good Life Digital Planner. I'm so excited that this is available for those of you who have not been able to use the planner. For those of you who have and want to try a different kind of way of using the planner, it is just like bringing me so much joy. And I also want to say a huge thank you to my designer, Nancy. She has been so fabulous. Not only did she design this planner and make sure it works perfectly for you, but she's the original designer of the Good Morning Good Life planner. She's done a lot of other design work for us at Gatlu House, and she is a small business that I support, and I just want to give her a big shout out because she worked very hard on this, and I'm so grateful to her. So if you want to get your hands on the Good Morning Good Life digital planner, head over to gatlu.store. It is ready for you to download no matter what type of tablet you want to use, no matter what type of app that you use for the planner. You can just go follow the instructions and pop it onto your tablet and it's ready to go. Thank you so much for supporting the planner and for supporting Good Morning Good Life and for supporting me. It is so much appreciated. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, remember, subscribe for good vibes, kiss the ones you love, and go after the life you want. Cheers.